little draft board here. But that's alright, because that's good for me. I just won $105. Jabari Smith could go to OKC, and if OKC get Jabari Smith, then life is great, because that's going to make us compete. We're going to be, if we don't make a play-in next season, then I'm not going to be happy. Like, this is what we rebuild for. Now, we have all these assets. We've got all these draft assets, yes. But we're done with the draft now. I reckon we're done with the draft. If we get Jabari Smith, we are done with the draft. So, that's what I'm just saying, when we get Jabari Smith, or if we get Jabari Smith, we should be competing. We should be the next level competing, because we're done with the draft. We're done. All these draft picks that we have now are just assets, and we're going to be trading them. We're going to be working. We're going to be building a team. We're playing 2K out here while the rest is playing NBA live. That's just a big statement that I'm saying. Oklahoma is playing NBA 2K. The rest of the league is playing NBA live. We are building something special. If we draft Smith, we're done with the draft. If we draft Chet, we're going to have to go for the draft again. Just saying. I don't hate Chet. Don't hate him, but that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, as you see, Paolo Banchero goes number 1. So that's ruined my little thing, but it's giving me $105. I'm happy.
Monica, thank you so much. Just take another look at this moment between Paolo and his mom, Rhonda. She has coached him. She has been his mentor.
Here we go.
What a moment for him and his family.
Pick is in, apparently. The pick is in.
They have a little bit of experience going number 1 overall. He joins a very elite list of number 1 picks: Elton Brand, Kyrie Irving, and Zion Williamson as 2 players who have gone number 1 overall. By the way, the 13th straight year that a freshman was selected first.
So here we go. Paolo Banchero, number 1. That means OKC is going to get Jabari Smith. If we don't get Jabari Smith and we get Chet, we're going back to the draft. If we get Jabari Smith, we're done with the draft. All these assets that we have, we can trade and we can build our bench. We're playing NBA 2K while the rest of the league is playing NBA Live. That's just saying the facts. If we get Jabari Smith, we're done with the draft. We get Chet, we're going back to... I don't hate Chet. He's a good player. He's going to be something well, but he's not going to impact our team straight away. Jabari Smith fits our system so well. Him and Josh Giddey are going to explode. SGA is going to play so well. We're going to be so good. And if we do end up trading Dort and our 12th pick up to, like, say, the 8th or something, 8th or 7th, I want us to get Dyson Daniels. That's not being Australian biased. That's just being me. I think Dyson Daniels is an absolute beast, and I think he will fit our system very, very well. So hopefully we can pick that, or at least a player like Sochan or something. I think he's very good. I like the looks of it. Here we go.
With the 2nd pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Chet Holmgren from Gonzaga University.
All right. Okay. Look, he must have done something right to impress Sam Presti. I made a video a while back saying he could go number 1, and everyone laughed. Everyone said he's not even going to be in a lottery. Now here he is, 2nd. I like him. I do like him. I like Jabari Smith more. But I think we're going back to the draft next season, only because I think he's not ready to take the team to the next level. Not yet, at least. Give him a couple seasons and he will. But I hope this doesn't backfire for us. I really wanted Smith, man. I really wanted Smith. And we had the opportunity to draft Smith. And we got Chet. If we got Smith, we would have been done with the draft. But we got Chet. We're going back to the draft next season. But let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do. Like, at least I got that right on my little draft board here. So he does go number 2. So I can tick that off. Which means Jabari Smith will probably go 3 to Houston. Houston's going to have a great team next year. I'm absolutely loving their team. I like Jalen Green. I like Alperen Sengun. I like their young core. They're going to be a great team next season. But OKC, I hope we develop this young man into something great. OKC deserve to have this young man do something great. But Chet is not the player I really wanted, but Chet's the player we got. Let's go. Let's improve our team. Let's make him something amazing. Yes, we needed a big guy. And all 3 of them, all the top 3 are all bigs. So I'm happy with at least one of the 3. Let's take Chet and let's make him into the next level player that everyone thinks he is. Yes, he's skinny, but don't confuse skinny with weak. People that his frame can be misleading. I think he's going to be something good. May not be straight away impactful, and it may look like he's going to get pushed around in the big leagues, but I think he's going to grow into something good. Hopefully he's something good. NBA comparison says Giannis Antetokounmpo. I don't believe that, but if that's the case, then that's awesome. But alright, that's it. That's number 2. Now we've got pick number 12, and in my books, we've got AJ Griffin going number 12. I don't see that actually happening.
And look at Jabari's reaction here. He thought maybe he'd hear his name called. Don't worry, young man. Your time is coming. Might it be
Man,
Houston?
Jabari Smith would have been good.
They are on the clock now. Now, the Houston Rockets, they were ready for liftoff the last decade. Remember, they made 8 consecutive playoff runs, 2 appearances in the Western Conference Finals. They had their 3rd best win percentage in the NBA. They were trailing.
Yeah, hopefully he's not a bust. If Chet's a bust, I'm going to be quite mad, but we can't just give him 1 season and call him a bust. He's going to have to grow into the body. He's going to have to grow into the league. Could take him a little bit, but I think he could do it. I think he can do it. While you're here, hit that like button. Subscribe if you guys want to. And look, I'm not trusting that. Just because you're a salty Lakers fan, I'm not trusting that. You guys might enjoy the fact that you guys might get Kyrie Irving half man, half season. But yeah, you guys are probably going to get rid of Russell Westbrook for Kyrie. That'll be interesting.
We heard Adam Silver talk about the Golden State Warriors and how they built their dynasty and built their house through the draft. The Rockets have an opportunity tonight to continue to build their house through the draft.
And they're getting a number 1 pick. I mean, there are 3 number 1 picks in this draft. If Oklahoma City had the number 1 pick,
I can't believe Jabari Smith has dropped.
and clearly Orlando.
I can't believe if Houston do something crazy and get Ivy,
If they decide to take Jabari
that's going to be mind blowing because yeah, Ivy's amazing, but he's not going to suit Houston at all. Houston cannot select Ivy. They have to go Jabari Smith.
I think I'm the only one. I mean, he's an elite jump shooter and a guy who's 6'10". He's a really good athlete. He's a really hard worker.
You reckon Lakers are getting Dyson Daniels? How's that possible, man? How's that possible? Are you guys going to do a trade with someone? Are you guys going to get into the? You're going to have to probably go top 8.
Hour and a half before practice even started. He goes hard, and he's an excellent defender. You know, oftentimes we say a guy can guard multiple positions. He can really do it. I mean, he can guard multiple spots and takes great pride in it. But the fact that he's an elite jump shooter, shoots 42% for free.
Half man, full season.
I happen to think it's a no-brainer.
Nah, my guy.
And I think Houston
You guys, if you do get Kyrie Irving, that'd be great for you guys. Because imagine that, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis. That would be quite crazy. That's a super team that I would happily take to Game 7 if possible. But yeah, I'm just still lost at the fact that Jabari Smith is not first or second. We took Chet, and it's going to be a development. I'm okay with that. I would much rather have got Jabari Smith, but it's all right. So if Jabari Smith doesn't go number 3, something's wrong. Something's wrong with Houston. The pick is in. So here we go.
Jalen Green, he was able to play freely. You watch, Kevin Porter Jr., they're able to be the best version of themselves. What Steve Silas come in at is that holding them accountable and getting the best out of them on the defensive side of things. He's a young, passionate coach, well respected around the league by his peers and current and former players, and that's why he's in stack, and that's why I'm happy for the Rockets to pick Jabari Smith, which they're about to do right now.
Here we go.
Absolutely. Well, the
Pick is in. Pick is in.
Stevie's right. Let's hear from Commissioner Adam
Here we
Silver
go.
just to make sure.
With the 3rd pick in the 2022 draft, the Houston Rockets select Jabari Smith Jr. from Auburn University.
He does not look happy. He does not look happy. You saying Daniel's going to drop to the 2nd round? You're wrong, my guy. You are massively wrong. He's going to go, in my books, either 7th or 8th, but he's definitely not going to the 2nd round. So Jabari Smith goes number 3. doesn't look too happy with that pick. It looks like he doesn't want to go to Houston. Looks like no one wants to go to Houston. I love Houston, but actually no, I hate Houston. But we don't want to see him ball out. I hope he doesn't ball out for them.
But he actually used to go to the Sandy Creek High School gym back in high school before the doors were even open. He'd text his janitor and say, hey, can you let me in? He'd have 4 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in his backpack to fuel him throughout the day. He'd eat them then. He's the highest drafted Auburn player in the Common Draft era. This is just a wonderful moment. You can see the handshake there. Jay, what are the Rockets getting?
Well, his shooting mechanics are impeccable. He can shoot it with a high release off the catch or the dribble. He's got a mid-range pull-up. Shoots 42% from 3, hits 79 threes on the season, and can shoot it out of the mid-post. He gets to his spots really well. He's got a fadeaway jumper, a jab step. He can drive it either way. And a lot of people have talked about, well, he only shot 43% overall in the season. Is he a good finisher? He finishes at 61% at the rim. It's just a question of him getting
Man, I wish we got him. I bloody wish. Really wish we got Jabari Smith Jr. He's the player that I really wanted to pick.
Getting to the rim and driving it, but he's fully capable. But I think his defensive versatility sets him apart in this draft. His ability to guard multiple positions, challenge him from excellent defensive
That's savage. But you're not wrong. Anybody who goes to the Kings, their life is over, man. I feel so bad for Fox. Like, he could be doing something better. You might know him. Gillingham. Kyle, he goes for the Kings. Poor man. It really sucks to be that guy. Okay, so he beat the Kings a few times this season. I was pretty happy with that. I can't believe they're comparing Jabari Smith Jr. to Kevin Durant, though. That's a crazy, crazy one. Like, first we had Chet saying he's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now they're saying Jabari Smith is Kevin Durant. That's crazy, but this is what it is. That's what it is.
Been doing over the last couple of years, right? They acquired Domantas Sabonis from Indiana. That was a huge piece for them. And then they missed the playoffs, right? They have the 16th straight season that they've missed it. That's the longest active drought.
No one likes the Kings.
It's been a big week for them. They're on the clock right now. They introduced head coach Mike Brown as their new coach of this team, of this franchise. I want to check in with our Bobby Marks and Adrian Wojnarowski for more on Sacramento.
Ooh, the pick is in.
Malika, Sacramento Kings, they're focused on Iowa's Keegan Murray here.
Ooh.
At number 4, there's a lot of expectation
Ooh,
that
Jaden Ivey might be dropping.
Jaden Ivey would go in this draft, and now the possibility of Ivey dropping down to number 5 to the Detroit Pistons. There were a number of trade discussions with Sacramento and teams all up and down the lottery. But
We have a trade? Oh, no. It looks like the Kings might be taking Murray.
Perhaps has the opportunity to select Jaden Ivey, or perhaps even trade down and somebody else maybe jumps up to number 5.
And remember, Jaden Ivey's a player who did not go to Sacramento and worked out. There were no medicals there.
Oh, so Ivy didn't go to Sacramento to work out. Even Ivy doesn't even want to play for them.
A little bit of a concern, but they're looking at a guy that can come in right now and
No one wants to play for the Kings.
away. And if Jaden Ivey
You offered me $10 million to play for the Kings.
they've got to steal.
I'd be tempted to turn that down, to be honest.
Thank you so much.
I'll take the money, then ask for a trade.
Maybe aren't as familiar with Keegan Murray's game. What do you like about him?
Everything. They should be familiar because Keegan Murray might have been the best overall player in the country last year on both ends of the floor. He went from a year ago averaging about 7-8 points a game to averaging 24. And I think he's the most efficient player in the
Keegan Murray does look like a good player.
Plug in right now.
He would be a player I'd like to have on OKC.
Pick is in. Let's hear from NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
Here we go. Here we go.
Sacramento Kings will be taking.
With the 4th pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Keegan Murray from the
Keegan Murray jumps up in the draft. I did not expect that. So Keegan Murray goes number 3.
Keegan Murray becomes the highest drafted Iowa player.
Tell you what, my draft board is looking completely wrong. I've only got one right, and that is Chet going to OKC. And that's the one I did not want to get right.
As he walks
Jeez, I'm so bad at this mock draft shit.
in Cedar Rapids, that's in East Iowa. It's a town with a population of just over younger siblings are athletes too. His mom was a collegiate golf player, and then last year he made a case, as Jay mentioned, to be the best player in college basketball. He increased his scoring from 7 points per game his freshman year to more than 23 his sophomore year. You can see him there shaking hands with Adam Silver. Jay, you touched on it. Elaborate a little bit more, please, on what you like about Keegan Murray.
Well, we mentioned
Keegan Murray going fourth is actually quite a surprise. I honestly expected Ivy would go fourth, but considering Ivy didn't do any workouts with Kings, that gives you an indication that they didn't want Ivy. Ivy didn't want Sacramento, so they got Keegan Murray, and that's a great pick for the Kings. You might say he's going to ruin his career there. Everyone's saying there goes his career, but look, Keegan Murray could actually do really well for the Kings. He might actually stand out for them. They need that scoring. They need that defense. Keegan Murray can provide that. So there it is. What do you reckon about that? We're going to do one more pick because I've got to go in a bit. So we're going to say, I'm guessing it's going to be Ivy going to the Pistons, which will be a crazy pick for the Pistons. And then I'm going to turn this live off because I'll be pretty busy. But they're projecting that Keegan Murray is going to be like Pascal Siakam. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. Could be a G League player, could be a star. Or he's just ruined his career because he plays for the Kings. Who knows? No one likes the Kings. No one wants to go for the Kings. Everyone wants to go with OKC. So let's just say their life is ruined. Their career is done. OKC is the next up. We're going to make Chet the next best player. Chet's going to be probably one of the best players in the league for the future to come. So let's just say OKC is the best in the league. Let's just mock that down.
he may not be the most dynamic guy staying in front of people, but he makes great recovery.
Hit that like button if you're enjoying the draft at the moment. I'm absolutely loving the draft. I absolutely love this time of year because I love the off-season. Off-season is where I literally just live for. Mainly because OKC is never in the postseason. But anyway, so I love the off-season. I love a good rebound. And yeah, I do read the comments. Tobbs, I'm guessing that's your name. I'm probably saying it wrong. Yeah, so Pistons have got the fake rookie of the year in Josh Giddey. Yeah, exactly right, my guy. Exactly right. Josh Giddey should be rookie of the year. But if the Pistons do select Ivy, then they're going to be something special because Ivy is a beast. Ivy's the next Ja Morant. Austin Reeves, yeah. Yeah, let's book that in. Yeah, hit that like button if you're enjoying the draft. Comment what you guys are thinking about it. Who's your favorite team and who do you guys want to see? You had the same reaction with Chet or with Murray? Or with Benchera and Smith? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would have absolutely loved it if we had Jabari because he fits our system so well. Josh Giddey and Jabari Smith and SGA would be an amazing big three for us. But we've selected Chet, and look, I don't hate Chet. I actually think he could be something special. He can be something special. He might take some time to grow though. See, if we got Smith with our second pick, we would have been competitive straight away. The draft picks we have would be used as assets, but now that we have Chet, we're going to have to go back to the draft next season because I don't see Chet making an immediate impact into the league, which is okay. It could take a couple of years for him to develop into something amazing, but I just wanted to be competitive, competing for a play-in or playoff in the seasons to come, not for 5 seasons to come, you know? But that's okay. I'm here for the long run. I'm an OKC fan for life. I don't care if we're bottom or if we're top. I'm just going to continue to go for them. I love them, and it's going to be a great future to come for us. I can see it. We're building something special here.
The departure of Jeremy Grant from the Detroit Pistons. He's on his way to the Portland Trailblazers. So there's a little bit of room there for the
Who do you think Detroit's going to pick? I'm thinking it's going to be Jaden Ivey.
along with their young core.
Yeah, and one name comes to mind, DeAndre Ayton, right? Another man's trash is another man's treasure. And when we talk about,
I wonder where the first trade's going to be announced. I honestly expected the Kings to trade.
We're talking about a guy that is everything that you want in that power.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. If we can actually somehow tank and get the first pick for next season and get Victor Wembanyama, I can't actually quite say his name, but if we can get that guy, I think that's going to be something crazy for OKC.
That you can put him in right with the young core that you already have.
But if they do end up going with Jaden Ivey with this pick, why does he fit for an NBA-ready team that's hoping to crack that drought for them.
I mean, if you're going with best available player,
Yeah, so
I think
that's quite true. He's a great shooter and he's an amazing defensive player. So Murray is actually my dark horse for winning Rookie of the Year. Because I think the top three, they're going to be great. Like Smith, Chet, and Banchero, they're all going to be good. But I can see Murray absolutely balling out for the Kings, scoring and defensively wise.
Detroit basketball. All right, the pick is in.
Detroit's pick is in. Let's see what they get.
NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
With the 5th pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Jaden Ivey.
There it is, Jaden Ivey. He goes number 5. Well, there's the top 5. I'll do a quick recap for you guys. It goes Paolo Banchero, which I'm actually happy he went number 1 because I thought we could have got Jabari Smith. I'm also quite happy that Banchero went number 1 because I won myself $105 because I put $10 on him when he was paying $10.50 to win the draft. Number 2 goes to OKC with Chet Holmgren. Number 3, Jabari Smith to the Rockets.
I just want to shed a little bit of light on their story. Ivy was raised by his mom with Khalid in the
I've been trying to scout as much as I can, but I don't really know much about the others besides Jalen Duren and Dyson Daniels, really. Number 4 goes to Keegan Murray, and number 5 to Jaden Ivey. Now I'm gonna have to end the live here. I've got to head off and go somewhere, so I'm gonna keep you guys up to date. I'm gonna make a video later about what I think about our top picks. So I hope you guys do check in on that one. I'm glad you guys did check in this video. Hope you guys leave a like. I'm loving all the comments. If you guys want to, you don't have to. Hit that subscribe button. As a die-hard OKC fan, I'm excited for the future to come, and I hope you guys are too. Hope you guys have a great time. Hope you guys are enjoying the draft. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.